Everybody, it's Chanchai. I am doing a training session with Firebird710. They play Aoi, and they've been wanting to do this session for a while, so I'm really glad I was able to make some time tonight. Things just kind of worked out that way, so it's always wonderful. So, let me see here. Control even connected. It's more like I have to click into it. Here we go. Oh, I plugged it into the wrong thing. Alright, here we go. I'll double check the audio too. Audio is looking good on my side, but I won't know until I listen to it, so let's check that out. But I hope everyone's had a good day. It's been a very nice Wednesday for me. So let's see here. Yep, sounds like you guys can hear me fine. Yeah, audio's good. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna set up the room and they'll join us. They know that we're about to set up this room. Excuse me, I ate some almonds, and so I'm gonna fill in the almonds. Wonderful to see Dark Nova in there. We'll set it up. First to 7s is a pretty good number for this type of training session. 10s are also good. Let's go with 7s today. I do like different stage environments. You can train that way. Excuse me. Alright, it's all set up. We'll let them know. And they're gonna be probably in the stream chat, but probably not in the voice chat. So not a problem. We can always communicate that way. It should go pretty well. We'll go ahead and let be player 1. So we'll just go straight into it. Should be a good training session today. I have not. Let's see what they're bringing today, and let's see how they make the adjustments and start turning some dynamics around.
Ready?
Or dominate. Alright, so they are using cancels.
Excellent. Round 2. Ready? Go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready? Go! Ring out.
There was some really good stuff in there too, and I slipped up on my controls, and they hit me pretty good there too. It was really good. Let's see. I think I was double thinking in that moment. All right, let's see what adjustments they make.
Round 1. Ready? Go! Knockout. Round 2. Ready? Go!
So the problem is them using highs, which makes my uppercut weight a little bit more like
Knockout. Round 3. Ready? Go!
So right now, a couple of things. Number one, in the opening, I'm doing aggressive openings, so they should, and I'm winning them so far. Now, doesn't mean they don't. They can definitely do aggressive openings, but right now I've been winning the openings with that. So you can consider whether you want to go more passive or you want to, or whether it needs, what kind of adjustments do you need to make.
Round one. Ready, go!
Number two thing was the way that I would create small space and cause a lot of whiffs at the small range, but also a lot of their sequences right now, there's a slight delay if they get like a counter hit they didn't expect. They could have won the situation, but like I was able to scroll my way through it, just weasel my way in and get an attack. So that's something to note. Something happening there.
Ready, go!
That does normally happen in this game though, because this game is very mental stack. So a lot of times, how fast you need to be. Alright, so far they're doing good. So it's a good thing that Leon's got against in this match. His crouch backdash has been really good in this match. Now they can definitely do certain attacks that were less likely. After this low kick, they should be able to avoid that second hit. Sometimes it's guaranteed on certain stances from the side, but that's the exception, like the low. Tenchi does have a problem against Leon, right? Leon can go straight into this, which is pretty strong against a lot of the Tenchi options. It's hard to weave. But Tenchi's not bad. It's just that it's more like, I like doing Tenchi after sufficient pressure has been established against Ali's opponent. Oh, that would have been a cool whiff. If I went into this, but just whiffed.
Forgot to train, eh?
So yeah, I hope everyone's doing really well tonight. This stream was not an expected stream. I didn't advertise it, but I did encourage people that do play Aoi to chime in. Feel free to put comments in. So if there's a theme that I do think that somehow I am winning a lot of attacks, and I don't know if they're guarding or not. It feels like I kind of know when they're likely to guard or not. Alright, that was excellent. I like winning there too.
Round two. Ready, go!
I like that opening. I like that too. I like the improved guarding. If they whiff, they know that guarding is not a bad thing to do. It's a very good thing to do, actually. There's always the possibility that even if you are punishable, you're or that they'll do something slow. Hey, good to see you, Necromancy. It was really good to see you in Chad the Third's stream as well. So yeah, hope you're doing well. Nice. Very good. Yeah, use mids. Don't you? I was gonna test to see if you're gonna try to out. Now, always be mindful about after knockdown if you're putting yourself in if you're vulnerable to a rising attack. And I know everybody wants to beat rising attack, but sometimes just not being there is good. All right, ground throw. Nope, they didn't go for the ground throw. You can go for a down attack if you want to go for the ground throw, I believe. So I do believe you can do ground throw or you can do down attack there. Very nice. Nice. I like that. That's a forward throw. That was really nice. I like this 6-6 there.
Round five. Ready, go!
Absolutely. I'll read what. Very good. They're doing sharper responses. They're buffering better. Earlier, there was times when they were not buffering properly and it was costing them. And I think it was because they were trying to react. When you try to react, you're not buffering. Like you are playing on delay typically if you react. So Necromancy says, I hope they keep the wall damage in VFs. I have a feeling that they might replace the wall damage with wall intensity. I would like to see an almost Okizeme like Ukemi-Zemi like game at the wall, and I think that could be pretty intense, and I think that could lead to big wall damage if you choose not to tech. But I think it could be interesting decisions with a tech. It's something more interesting than like the Tekken one, but like I think there could be some cool stuff that can be done there. But I don't know what they'll do. I haven't shown anything. Hey, good to see you, mister. Hope you're doing great. Good morning to you, my friend. So we've seen down back actually beating the chomp quite a bit. I've done that about probably 3 times. So yeah.
Round 2. Ready?
I do believe they're going to keep ring out. I do believe that ring out will be a dynamic. But of course they haven't shown it yet. It's just more mentioned. Nice. There you go. Excellent. Alright, game froze. I'm sorry about that freeze.
Knockout. Round 3.
Mr. says, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Because you put Mr. VFCR instead of Mr. VFDC. Alright, they're gonna play patient. This is how we fight against patient, and then we're gonna keep tabs. We actually crashed backdash, but it didn't come out. That was nice. Nice. That was good spacing. Again, I go for the back throw, and he gets me with the forward.
Round 4. Ready? Go!
So always mindful of forward throw in the wall. Very good. He went with 6-6K. I didn't expect 6-6K. That was really cool. I thought they would try to sidestep or do something else. Very good. Excellent. I like that very much. Very nice. This is a classic CHANCHAI pattern here. So get used to this setup pattern at the wall.
What a knucklehead!
You can back when you say CR, not CD. You can back CR after back CD. Okay, back CD after that counter hit to avoid the throw. Maybe not.
Round 1.
But it's just more that the chop. No, the chop guarantees it. What I meant was, in the past, I had caused them to whiff whenever they went for chop. Chop doesn't take much to, like, you know, to cause it to whiff. Very nice. Very nice. I like this new trick. Very nice. Yeah.
Ready? Go!
So I am doing some risky stuff here, right? What risky stuff am I doing? By pushing the attack here, they could always reverse and ring me out. It's very risky. I should actually be trying to recover it.
Ready? Go!
Right now I'm being a bit more reckless. They've gotten a lot better at beating this uppercut.
four. Ready, go!
Does.
Knockout.
Hey Jimmy PKG, good to see you. We're doing some training with Firebird, giving them a lot of experience. I know it can be frustrating for them, but I know they've been wanting to work on this, and I think these type of sessions are always good for players that are strengthening up. I don't think VFS is going to be too different, but I do think it's going to be different. Actually, I do think it's going to be quite a bit different, but I think there's going to be a lot of concepts that are the same. And some feels that are the same, but it'll be different. It always is. Nice.
Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
Nice. I'm like evading the wrong way against that way.
Knockout.
There we go. I got spaced out soon.
Round
That's
three.
good.
Ready, go! Knockout.
Nice. I like that space out. Alright, here we go.
Round four. Ready, go!
Nice, they got it. Good game. Put up Firebird. Aggressive. That they're starting to get the timing down, not hesitating, which is a big part. And then on top of that, sometimes being very aggressive is the thing to do. Aoi has good strikes, and you should use them a lot. She has a good dive. She can be quite a furious character. So
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout.
the combos are gonna be more. The combos will still be there, but they're just not floating, right? But they're still very much there. It looks like anyways. We'll see.
Excellent. Round three. Ready, go! Knockout.
I do think that some of the characters that won't be at launch will probably be there as DLC or as season pass characters, and I would not be surprised if like characters that are no longer with us come back that way, become playable characters that way. We'll see. You know, Vanessa is a very popular character outside of Japan, and so in many countries, Vanessa is very popular. Very nice. Good. Take advantage of that.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Good. Good. Thought I low punched it. Okay. I like this. I like that too.
Knockout!
Good.
Round 3. Ready, go!
I like that. Very nice. Very nice. I went the wrong direction. That was good. Nice.
Knockout!
Very nice. Very nice. 2K was able to work because I it counter hit the P plus K. That was very good. I don't know. He might look like Christy if they make him look like that. And I'm not the craziest about Christy in Dead or Alive. I don't know. For me, I like the way Leon. I like the way Leon is expressive in the BF games personally.
Ready, go!
I'm not the biggest fan of watching Mantis kung fu in martial arts movies, so I'm an outlier. I just like the way Leon plays. Good. Yes, that was beautiful. This rushing with high was the problem here. Remember, you're not fighting Aoi, you can use a mid, and mids are really good against Leon.
Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
I like that. And I like using, so far I have not escaped down back. I have not escaped 1 P plus G. Nice. I didn't expect that.
Knockout!
Hey Noodle, good to see you. Really good to see you. How are you doing today?
What a knucklehead!
Where did my mouse go?
Round 1. Ready, go!
Oh my god, that was cool. So Chop is pretty good against people that overcommit to backdash attack.
Knockout! Round 2. Ready,
Oh, is Christy from DOA the snake style? My bad. Okay. Awesome. Touche. Ooh, that will beat that because it's a high.
knockout!
The jab elbow. Okay, we're gonna have to test him on jab
Round
elbow
3.
more.
Ready, go!
Good. Good. Good.
Knockout!
Let's scroll my chat here.
What a knucklehead.
Okay, let's see what people were saying. Will they show us lobbies and they're not going to show the lobbies and online modes for a long time. That's way later that they'll show that stuff. We got a long way in the campaign before we see that stuff.
Ready, go!
Maybe. I could be wrong, but I just wouldn't expect it. It wouldn't be intentional. It would just be something incidental that we could see it. I like that. I like that. I like this very much. You can ring out this. I think there's a ring out pattern here too. Excellent. I like that. Yes, the wall hit, do the ground throw. There we go. Fit up. Got this.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Okay, I like that. Too bad the hit throw didn't happen.
Knockout. Round 3.
VF5 probably 2005. Okay, you can still guard this because it's not a stagger. Nice, I like neutral.
Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go!
Alright, they went with down. That's good. Got down back a few times. We got down. Down forward, I don't know if I've done, but I don't know if I've seen it, but I know I've kept trying to escape it. But
Knockout. I want a serious fight.
Necromancy says, well, I think they're taking like the ages of VF5 and jumping forward maybe 5 to 10 years. I think I heard it's a 20-year skip, but we'll see. Doesn't look like it, but that's what I heard. I don't know why. I don't know the source of from where I heard it.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Very nice. Nice. Move this mouse cursor off of the screen though.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Very nice.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
I like that. I like that.
Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout. something better?
Firebird is getting a lot better. I know they might not see it, especially in sessions like today, but they're improving. Keep it up.
Round one. Ready, go!
Yes.
Knockout. Round two. Ready, go! Knockout. Round three. Ready, go! Knockout. I want a serious fight.
Yeah, we're talking about what year is Virtua Fighter Crossroads. Yeah. But I think I read somewhere, I can't remember where, that there's a 20-year time skip. But that could have just been an assumption
Round
by
one.
whoever said it.
Ready, go! Knockout.
EX highs are a very annoying move, right? So like if somebody does a lot of EX highs against you, crouch dash is a pretty good approach. Nice. I do love EX highs. They are counterintuitive though, but they're awesome. Like functionally, they're so good. Functionally, they're a wonderful part of the game. Like because you can control neutral, you can like disincentivize attacks in neutral with them. But that is good that they were ducking and they're getting closer to duck and punishing on the EX high. That's the thing I do want them to get better at. Is that I am going to try to help them get better at throw escaping because that's something that's not as present in their game. Or they're not throw escaping me as much. Right? Doesn't mean they're not doing it. The hard part about throw escapes, it's hard to know if the opponent is doing them or not if you're guessing correctly, right? And that's okay. It just tells you they're not escaping.
Ready, go!
And that's important information by itself. Nice. The evade worked there, right?
Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
That's a very good point. Necromancer says if they have unique ducking animations, EX highs in the new game will make even more sense functionally, or like from the aesthetic to function. We love them because of their function, but it would be really cool if it's an aesthetic. Nice. Dang it. I'm like inputting too early right now, so it's okay.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
Good. Good. Nice evade. I got walled.
Knockout.
Correct. Yeah. EX highs, when your opponent does EX highs, it means stop attacking, right? Because it beats all attacks. But it will lose to ducking, it will lose to whiffing, it will lose to sidestep. So it's really good. Yeah. Well, I think they'll change I think they may adjust the nature of wall stuns. So I'm expecting to, I don't know when they'll show that, but I am looking forward to seeing the stage dynamics stuff. That's much later too. Right now they do gotta send the message that this is a game for the masses, not just a game for fighting game guys. It's a good game. I'm happy with that. Nice. Good solution.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go!
I like the throw right here, especially because I'm very minus after that.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
I think I can do something interesting with that one.
Knockout. Round 4.
So Jimmy says, well, we also saw electrocution. We'll see if there's electrocutions in the matches too.
Knockout.
I don't play ranked mode much, so you know, like, I think I've got like less than 200 games in ranked. So, you know, so don't you know, you can judge me by my ranking if you want to, but I don't play ranked. So, but yeah.
Round 1.
But yeah.
Ready, go!
In the past when I did play ranked quite a bit, I ranked pretty high. So I don't know if that matters though. But that's... I like this. Very nice. Very nice patience. Good choice because stuff like an AK won't work out. Yeah, wall combo's so good.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Nice, they switched the throw too. Oh, did they? Maybe that was no, that wasn't. Yep, I need to learn this one here, right? After this throw, very different situation.
Ready, go!
Nice, good punish, sick punish.
Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go.
But I mean, I do like ranked, so let me make it clear. I'm not against ranked. I just don't play it much because I'm not able to play during the times when there's a more peak time for ranked. And also, almost every time I do play ranked, I do tend to stream. And whenever I stream, I do get requests for matches when I stream often. So if I'm playing ranked, and I will take the request usually, unless I'm in the mood where I just want to play ranked, and that happens sometimes too. But usually when I'm in those moods, I will actually record instead of stream, because you know, so I can get a more pure ranked experience, right? But sometimes I should just go ahead and just play ranked on stream, because it brings out certain people will jump into ranked if I play on ranked, and that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. It's good to get more people to jump on ranked. So you know, I'm not against ranked. I just my current streaming schedule doesn't make much sense with me.
Round 1. Ready, go. Knockout.
We'll get them used to this move too. The delayed 6-6 plus K. Very nice. Yeah. Very nice reverse D-Taco.
Ring out. Round 3.
Absolutely, VF6 will have amazing rank.
Go.
Definitely, that's for sure. Nice.
Knockout.
So this is where counterattacking with mids at the right moments will stop an onslaught. It's a good way to slow down. And Aoi has a lot of good mids, but it takes a bit getting and not always doing the extension. Just simply doing 6P by itself, guard cancel, is really good. Not by doing the manual guard cancel like 6P PG, but just doing 6P G itself is good.
Go.
Nice. Very good. Alright, we're gonna do more boxing and stuff like that too.
Round 2. Ready?
The online tournaments will definitely be awesome with VF6, yeah. Whichever way they decide to do them.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready? Go.
Nice. Nice. It's bold to go for it here, but that's good. It's be annoying.
Knockout.
Thank you very much, June. Thank you very much. We're giving Firebird a lot of reps here, and I think they are making these. They're gradually making the adjustments. They're making the connections on how to deal with it. So this experience, I believe, is going to help them out.
Ready? Go.
Good. Good patience, good staying down here. That was the correct thing.
Round 2.
That was really good.
Ready, go!
I like this throw.
Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout!
They like to do neutral. They're trying to do the throw that's not going to get escaped. So they like to do neutral throw in a normal situation, and then they like to switch to directions during the end of the round. Maybe that's their pattern. And that's okay, but I will take the neutral throws as opposed to some of the others. So.
Knockout!
I'm very confident that Aoi will be in Virtua Fighter Crossroads. I know that some people are worried that she's not in there. I've heard a lot of people say they're worried that she's not going to be in Crossroads. I'm very confident she'll be in Crossroads, but we'll see. Maybe not. But I would like to see her in Crossroads. I do think she's a very popular character, and I do think she's she would definitely fit into the new flow guard system.
Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
Nice. Nice. Good choice. Good choice. There's the neutral throw at the end of the round. Very good.
Round 3.
Right, mix of
Ready,
those.
go!
There you go.
Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go!
Nice. Nice. That is funny that you can escape, that you can ukemi there.
Round 5. Ready, go! Knockout! Knockout.
Very good.
Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout. What a knucklehead.
This is the hard thing, is that I'm making it hard for Aoi to approach, right? Because of the movement and spacing. And I know how frustrating that can be for Aoi. I still think she's got quite a few tools. So let me see if there is some chats. Let's see. Trying for the 360, got it. Cool. My Aoi in the current version is not that good, but I kind of do want to play her a little bit, but I'm gonna get destroyed. And I'll switch back to Liana. I do play Aoi in general, but I haven't been playing her in this game, so I don't do very much of the modern Aoi stuff. But I got the gist of some of them. But the hard part is so we'll see what happens.
Round 1. Ready, go! Excellent! Round 2. Ready, go!
Nice, I like that she can maintain a float. Cool.
Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
Ah, input too early. That's right. You tend to use highs. So, probably because you fight Aoi. That you might
Round
like
4.
these.
Ready, go!
Beautiful. Almost beautiful. Wow.
Knockout! Round 5. Ready, go! Knockout.
Very nice. Okay, here we go.
Round one. Ready, go!
Very slow pitch, I see. Okay, that was good.
Knockout.
Good. Start doing stuff like that.
Round two. Ready, go!
I like that the mix-up has been so spot on.
Knockout.
Delayed low punch.
Round three. Ready, go! Knockout. Round four. Ready, go!
Interesting. It's the timing inputs. Training and stuff.
Knockout.
I wanted to try it.
Round one. Ready, go! Ring out. Round two. Ready, go! Knockout.
There's always a mid there. It looks like a high.
Round three. Ready, go! Knockout. Round four. Ready, go!
Maybe the wrong way.
Knockout. Round five. Ready, go!
Not playing pie. My AOE in this game is not that good, but I do play AOE in other games, so or I do like playing AOE. Period.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go! Excellent! Round 3. Ready, go!
Almost.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout!
This, never underestimate this chop. It's a low attack. Looks like an EX mid. It's a low. It's really annoying.
Ready, go!
Like this right here. It's very strong. Good. Good.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout!
Good.
Round three. Ready, go! Knockout!
Knocking myself is good. Does Aoi have good whiff punish button? KPK.
Go!
I don't use it much, and it's something that was added in Revo. KPK is a good one.
Knockout!
So like this is a really good whiff punish. 6P plus KP is really good whiff punish too. Like this. That's the old school one. That's the one that was before. Almost. Okay, so you want to punish with 6P plus KP. So if you've blocked my rising elbow quite a bit, the punish is 6P plus KP. Or PK, but 6P plus KP is better. I gotta do it too, but that's the 13 frame punisher for Ali.
Round one. Ready, go!
Like that, yeah. Man, that's so cool.
Knockout!
Very good.
Round two. Ready, go! Knockout!
I like this PP, 3 PP. It's good.
Round three. Ready, go!
I like the frame type play of Firebird. Oh, that was beautiful. That was really good. I guess that's back. I thought it was a forward throw, but that's back. Oh, I skipped it. That was really fun. Keep it up, man.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go!
Very good. That's their full circle.
Round 3. Ready, go!
I forgot the KPB.
Knockout!
So this thing is also trippy because it's backs up slightly.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Very nice.
Knockout!
Hey, good to see you, Retchijap. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing really well. Thank you, man. Good to see you. Other really good whiff punches are 3-3P. That is a good one. 2-1-4P plus K. I wish I could do that pretty well. Yeah, I like 2-1-4P plus K a lot. You'll see me use it tonight. 6-6K is really good. Yeah. Let's get him
Round 1.
especially.
Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
I like that cutoff throw. Almost.
Knockout!
I'm doing fine, but I decided to hop on rank for the first time and just hope my connection holds. Sounds good. Wow. Nice.
Knockout!
I always want to like low punch this, but it's a mid. High mid.
Round 4.
Good to know.
Ready, go! Knockout! Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
Very good. I like that.
Round 3. Ready, go!
One's forward.
Knockout!
Very nice. Oh, I got the one.
Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
Hey, Lightwave, good to see you.
Ready, go!
Why is it going the wrong way? If you don't tech, you're gonna eat the 2 KP. That's really good. I don't know. Maybe it's guaranteed because it always feels like it's guaranteed. 'Cause that thing just seems to always hit. It's like a good combo finisher. This is a lot of fun.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout!
I'm having a great training session.
Ready, go!
Wrong time to do it. It's always gonna get kicked.
Knockout!
Can't do kicks and lock it there, but I want to try. It's really cool for a circular kick.
Ready, go! Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go!
Ooh, that's so cool.
Knockout!
It's really good. Yeah, keep attacking because throwing
Round
is
5. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 1. Ready, go!
it's a good throw range. always think I can duck and punish that kick. Oh, sorry, look at that.
Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
Nice. That was a really cool round. Oh, it's not ended yet.
Knockout.
It's not ended yet.
Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 5. Ready, go!
I'm always evading the wrong way and stuff. I'm not, like, my brain doesn't function on it. That's okay. Just need to learn. Good. Yes. Good games. That was a really, really fun set. I had a blast with that set. That was a lot of fun. That was so much fun. You gotta evade to her front. I keep evading to her back. I just lose. It was really good. Really, really good. So what do you want, Firebird? Which character do you want me to play? You're playing awesome regardless, but let me know which character you want me to play. Let's see. I'll do another Aoi, because I enjoyed that a lot, but I do enjoy doing Leon too. Yeah. More Leon? Okay, I'll do Leon. Alright, here we go. That was so much fun, Firebird. Thank you very much. I had a lot of fun. Alright.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go! Ring out. Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout.
What a knucklehead!
Okay, it's really cool. I need to check the frame data on Keiki.
Round 1. Ready, go! Round 2. Ready, go!
Nice improvised combo. Bit of a sidestep gimmick, it seems.
Round 3. Ready, go!
I like that.
Knockout.
I like that too. I thought this would be guaranteed, it's not.
Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout.
I want a serious fight.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Yep, very nice, very nice. But it is Leon.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
Nice. I like the 3-3 plus K when I do this move. I like that response. That said,
Round 4.
some stuff.
Ready, go! Ring out.
I want a serious fight.
Hey, Hectic Fall, good to see you. How are you doing, my friend?
Ready, go! Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go!
Very good.
Knockout.
Session's going very well. Thanks for asking. I'm enjoying it. Nice. That is also why the combo is always working.
Ready, go! Knockout!
Forgot to train, eh?
Hey, Sir Hicks-a-lot. Just doing some training with Firebird. We had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed Aoi versus Aoi, but I'm also enjoying this, and I think Firebird is working on different things at a time, but it's good stuff.
Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
You can still block that. Good, I like this cancel.
Knockout!
Good choice on the 2K.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
Forgot to train, eh?
Round 1. Ready, go! Excellent! Round 2. Ready, go! Ring out! Round 3. Ready, go!
That was a really good low block. Really good low blocks.
Knockout!
Probably doing option select defense or attacking at the intervals for the card.
Go!
Let's see if we can test. That's probably why backdash is always so strong against Firebird. I rely on
Round
that.
5.
Okay.
Ready, go!
Bring him out.
Ring out!
I like that though. The games are going good. I'm starting to see some of the way that Firebird plays, or like why it looks like it's always going for attack and yet not. And it's because I think they're doing the reverse option select, where they guard for a certain amount of time and then hit.
Round 1. Ready, go!
But it's also why stuff like this works against it, right? And then the lows will do a lot.
Knockout!
This is why like stuttering in a certain interval can be strong. They are strong with what they do. And I don't know if they do it on purpose. I think it's just something that they realize it works. If people buffer against them, it's because it's really strong against buffering.
Knockout! Round 3.
But it also has trouble against lows, right? So that disrupts that flow. And it's a matter of trying to figure out when they're going to do it. Very nice.
Knockout!
Forgot to train, eh?
Round
This is
1.
also why dash evade is pretty good at times if you get a good target. Alright, like back dash evade. Right, like this.
Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout!
Now, the side turn game is where you can use deflection against Leon, except when he does the two-handed poke. The problem is the danger is this. But at least manual reversal, that'll work. Nice, very nice. So, yeah, reversals are pretty good against the side turn.
Ready, go!
And then really slow moves are really, good. Very good reaction there.
Knockout!
I want a serious fight.
So good thing is they're always really good at the boxing because of those intervals of counterattack. The counterattack intervals are really good, and they are turning it on and off. If they're, I don't know if they do it on purpose. It's just part of their timing on this. It's like their decision-making timing of when to Abari versus when not to. Sometimes they go straight for it.
Round 1.
They do mix that up.
Ready, go!
That was really cool.
Knockout!
Very good. Yes, low punch will stop the PKP.
Round 2.
There's a weakness to that.
Ready, go!
if I get this for free. Nice. Very nice.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout.
I think I'm giving Firebird a lot of stuff to work with, though, and I think this is productive for them. I think they've been finding certain solutions on stuff. It takes lots of matches to get them in. But for me, learning in the fight in the games is the best.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Very nice. Leon 1K is just really strong against Ali, so she has to play around it like a lot.
Ready, go!
But if she commits to defense, it's pretty good if it goes. I don't mind that. Nice. There you go. There you go.
Round 3. Ready, go!
That's good. Very good.
Knockout.
Very good. They went down, I went down forward.
Round 4. Ready, go! Ring out.
There is, yes. There's the VF Community Discord, which I think if you go to discord.gg/virtuafighter, I think is what it is. There's a VF Community Discord. There's also an official Discord, so I recommend both. I enjoy both. There are times when I'm really happy with the conversations on the official, and then there are times when I'm really happy with the conversations on the community one.
I want a serious fight.
So I enjoy both. There's a lot of matchmaking that does happen on the community one, so definitely recommended. Again, it's good to see you, Janathina. It's good seeing you in Chad the Third's stream today too, and I hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing very well.
Round 1. Ready, go!
That was so cool.
Knockout.
That was a really good meeting, both of them.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Yeah, I don't recommend ranked. I recommend finding sparring partners. Especially, you should join my Tuesday night sessions, which you were there yesterday, so you know about them. So. But yeah, find sparring partners is the best. Even if you had, even in a vibrant ranked, sparring partners is still the best. But it's good to have it all. And also add the people that you like fighting in ranked, add them. And, you know, make contact with them. It helps too. There we go.
Knockout.
Nice.
Round 5.
Firebird's doing awesome.
Ready, go.
There you go.
Knockout.
Forgot to train, eh?
What I can assure you though is you have a lot of quality opponents that you have access to. So, and almost all of them would be willing to play with you. At least if the connection's good, right? So, yeah. We have a very good community.
Round 1. Ready, go.
Yes!
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go. Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go. Knockout.
Forgot to train, eh?
Round 1. Ready, go.
Very good.
Knockout.
Use the long range plays.
Round 2. Ready, go. Excellent. Round 3. Ready, go. Ring out. Round 4. Ready, go.
So good.
Knockout.
What a knucklehead!
Round 1. Ready, go!
That's really cool.
Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
I like the way they use the Sabaki.
Knockout!
Very good. I like that you know.
Round 3. Ready, go! Ring out! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
It's up to the character, but there's different ways to measure how good a throw is, though, because sometimes the Okizeme after a throw is good, sometimes it sets you up for the wall. So it's good to know that most of the throws are pretty good, but yeah, it's up to the character. In some characters, there's a definite direction you
Round
want
1.
to deny the throw.
Ready, go!
Kage, you don't really want the 10-foot toss to be a factor if there's a ring out. Very good.
Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
Nice. Very good patience.
Knockout!
Very good patience. That was good. Very good way to recover. Here we go.
Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
I want a
It
serious
used Leon's
fight.
11 frame jab. Alright. Firebird, I'm gonna call that a night. But I really enjoyed the sparring session with you. Did you have any thoughts or anything you wanted to comment on? Things that you feel like you're gonna want to work on, or any questions you have? I'd be happy to answer. I can answer privately or on stream. Either way is fine. But I thought there was a lot of good exchanges and stuff like that. I think, the hardest time I give you is kind of like what Rayblade had said in the earlier chat. He was in chat, the third's chat. Or in here. where a lot of opponents will try to space out Aoi, right? And up close, you're very scary. You commit very well. That's your strength. It's actually very hard to box you, to be honest. Alright, so Firebird says, so what I tend to notice was that I struggled when I saw how you could space and sidestep anytime I attack. Yeah. So this is a tough one because it's on screen. This sets up this sets up different guessing games or different games, right? So backdash evade sets up a lot of games, and they can be tough to deal with. The main one is that basically, and you're very good at using the straightforward approach. So if the opponent commits to it, you're doing pretty good. So I should switch the characters. So you were very good at calling it out. If I only did backdash, you were pretty good at doing it. Because you liked using the long range moves, you knew the combos to do. Then the problem becomes if I do backdash evade, and this is where Aoi is a little tricky, right? So obviously there's this trap, right? And then there's stuff like that would be a problem, right? And so you did stuff like this, but now this is punishable, right? You're in a if I do backdash evade, you're in a punishable position. So you can just kind of go up and do that, right? And you can do, you can even go like, you can start doing offense like this, but you can also go like, this is always risky though. So a lot of times what you do is you dash and you watch for the movement. Once they do a sidestep, they're stuck. So once the sidestep happens, they're stuck. And against Leon, you kind of want to crouch dash usually, because this, you can punish that, right? And Aoi can kind of do like this too. Like this is very annoying if you get the timing down, but it is punishable, so you gotta be careful of that. But it's still a fun one. And you can also do, you can just crouch dash in and watch. And against Leon's 4K, you just want to duck. And basically, you have two choices. One, you could punish the first one right away, right? In which case you just like low punch, right? Like this. Not the best, but you can't really throw between the string. You could do this. Right, you could do that. However, there's no guarantee he's going to do this follow-up. So most of the times at high level, you punish him if he does the follow-up. Otherwise, and then you right away do a guessing game if he doesn't do the follow-up. So a lot of times you'll just, punish. And, KPK is the easy one, right? So that's a very easy punish. So there's that. Okay, so now we go back to the backdash evade, right? Backdash evade. Once you see them do the head bob, you can actually hit a button. Once you see a head bob, you can start applying pressure. Now you might be too late, so you kind of want to do something fast. Okay. But once you see the head bob, they have to block. Because the thing is once they evade cancel, once they do an evade cancel, you cannot do a successful evade for a whole second, for 60 frames. And this is kind of what you do against stuff like, this is a very strong way to play against people doing box step. So box step is your enemy, but the point here too is notice how, what I'm saying also is you don't have to attack into stuff, right? Because that's weak, right? You don't have to attack, you can just move with them, if you think that's what they're going to do. And I do it a lot, so you can just move with them and then fight, And then you can move and you can watch. Now that said, Jacko likes to do this. Jacko likes to dash in and throw. So yeah. Okay, so then also I do tend to notice, I don't know if I call it tunnel vision or what, but I tend to get enough mental stack where I get opened up to throws and the slows. Yeah, that's because your dominant gear, let's call it your dominant gear, because you can play multiple gears. Your dominant gear is actually hyperactive, and you like the up close game, and you play it really well. And I commented when we fought that I kind of wondered if, whether it's intentional or not, if you're doing the option select, meaning like you block something, and after a certain amount of time passes, you hit the attack button. And so if somebody tries to throw you, you do it at the timing where throw will lose to this, because you're attacking at like when their throw would be at like 9 frames. And then so I kind of showed ways, and I kind of showed ways to beat that. So that's when you saw me do stuff like Leon's 1 PP, and you saw me do stuff like use slow moves to beat that, because you're likely to hit a button into that, and spacing you out and attacking. And I was like, this is the reason that backdash games tend to be, backdash combined with backdash evade tends to be strong against you, is because your timing. Because I think now you're a very conscious player, so I want you to know you're interactive. You are not interactive. You are very interactive, and that's a good thing. I like that. At VF, it's better to be interactive in general, but there's a place for non-interactive play. Your play is mostly interactive, but it can be hyper and not interactive, and that's what I'm talking about. That you're automatically like, if nothing comes out at a certain time, you're gonna hit a button. You're gonna attack, and this makes throwing really hard against you. Right? So when did I throw you? I threw you after you whiffed, basically. I threw you when I realized I got you to freeze up because you don't know what to do, right? And I threw you when I was like, okay, I'm going to show him that when he wakes up, if I've pressured and succeeded enough, he'll. And you did it to me. You were very good. Your Okizeme was very good against me. For the same reason, you were making good reads on Okizeme. So I was just making a read on Okizeme later. Hey, have a good night, Sir Hicks-a-lot. So does that make sense to you, Firebird? This feedback I've given you so far? 1P is a good move, by the way. Always 1P is really interesting. It like avoids certain attacks. Yeah, this move nails me because I keep evading to her back, and so this move wins. And so in the last set, I finally started just evading to her front more. But for whatever reason, with these bell-bottom pants, with these big pants that she has, I just don't see it that well, I guess, so I don't know. But it's a bad habit of mine, so I'm working on it. So, yeah. Hey, Sente, so good to see you. Okay. I'll tell him he's good to see him. But yeah. So Firebird says, but I did catch that you were making a read after seeing how I was playing. Yeah. So I was showing you, I'll say it in the chat. So I really like the reads Firebird makes. They have good decisions on when to attack, when to throw. But the weakness right now is that they play in this one gear is a little too dominant, so they just need to learn how to move off that gear and then move back onto the gear. So anyways, if the ads are done now, can you guys hear me now? So I'll wait for the ads. Okay, ads are finished. So what I'll say though is that you have a dominant gear, Firebird, and it's a good gear. It's a very good gear. It's good against boxing. It's good against people that commit and buffer up close against you. You're very strong against people that fight up close against you. Your AOE is pretty strong. You have a good sense and a good read on when to Abari versus when to, and then you also have a good sense of when to throw. And it actually, what's pretty impressive is when you choose to throw in your minus because of what the opponents do. Like, I was surprised when you did that and it worked, right? So I think you really enjoy the up close fights. It doesn't mean always fight up close. It means that just, you know, building on your game, on the different supporting game plans that are going to deal with, especially backdash evade is the one that gives you the hardest time, and it gives Aoi a hard time. But as I showed you, you can just keep approaching the opponent and it's just like a prolonged neutral if you treat it that way. In which case, if you succeed at it, they'll stop doing that after a while, or maybe they won't. But if you're winning and they don't change that, you're in good shape. So right now, it's just building up those other gears. The hyperactive and interactive gear you have is quite strong. It is your core gear. But you can't always rely on it because this is a game where we change gears constantly. The opponent changes gears, so you have to adjust as well. So that part of your game is very strong. Your AOE is very sharp at the close range, and so your long range is not bad. It's actually very good if the opponent commits. But when the opponent tries to extend the neutral feeling, tries to delay more, that's where you sometimes have trouble. And of course, the lows are going to give you a hard time as well. But you found good places to use the yin-yang stance, and then of course you have to figure out when to put it away and then when to bring it back in. That's going to be very strong for you. Alright, thank you so much, Sente, for the support. Sente, I mean, if in the long run you eventually build the gears that Sente is strong at, that's amazing too, but you don't have to, but it would be cool for you. Sente has the non-interactive gears, but also the very interactive but just non-active gears. The ones that like have zero tempo. It's really strong. But that's a hard way to play, but I actually think you're capable of it because of what I saw in some of the stare down fights we had. You were very good at reading those. So it's kind of scary that you're good at both active and you're good at the extremes, it seems like, you know. Now that said, there is matchup dynamics that's going to matter for them. So yes, you're strong enough to where you do need to learn matchups directly. Aoi, because of, like you said, Aoi's stubbiness problem, precision is important for her in an interesting way. And so because of that, the matchup experience is the workload to learn matchups for Aoi is it's a lot more than normal, especially because of her move list being so segmented between standing and crouching. Yeah, no, definitely you use the reversals well. The important thing is you knew where to put them, right? And as long as you know when to bring them in and when to put them away, that's the best. And you did really good with it. You started, and it changes the matchup. You see how it affects the opponent. So starting using the reversals and using the yin-yang stance, the important thing with that is just knowing when to put it in, and then number two, how to adjust it. Not exactly put it away, but how to adjust it when the opponent makes certain adjustments. What adjustments do you think they're going to make? And once so that you can be ready when they do make the adjustments. This is something I said last night. I want to remind everybody. If you're in a winning position, if you're winning, that's a positive balance. That's you're profitable. And so you do not need to change up. If you find something that's working, that's winning against your opponent, you don't really need to change it up until they've defied it, until they've like beaten it down once or twice, or even more. Because if you already were winning 5 situations, then you don't have to be afraid when one time they turn it around, but you do need to pay attention when they do it a second and a third, and that will determine how critical or soon you should be making that change. But you don't have to, you can keep staying the leader, and even when they're catching up, you just, that time, you have an advantage when what you're doing is winning. You get to use your focus and your mental energy figuring out what to do when they start, like, how do I think they're going to break away from this? Not because I'm going to change up now, but because I'm going to be ready for when they do it. I'm going to be ready in advance, and once they show me they're going to make the adjustment, I'll be ready. I'll make an adjustment too, and now they're still on their back foot, and I'm still profitable. But I don't need to force the issue. I don't need to mix up right away. If what I'm doing is winning, I don't need to mix it up unless my health is super low and I'm about to lose the round. Right? That's a little different. Yeah. So play with use all of the resources, and your health bar is the most important resource, not just for preserving it. You get to use it. The more health you have, the more budget you have to try things out against your opponent, the more you get to test certain things to see if you have where you have advantages. But you know, once you're below or once you're lower, you have less of a budget to do that. Things become more critical, and you have to make harder decisions. This is partly why I have a reputation for winning a lot of times, even when I was close to that. Right? Because now I need to I actually now have to commit to the decisions that I think is the correct ones, instead of spending time, you know, trying to observe what's going on or getting a feel. I'll admit a lot of it's a feel. So what are the things I feel? Well, I feel how in our match, we both are aggressive in the opening, but I was winning most of it. But we both are aggressive openers. But my observation was I was winning almost all of it until the third or fourth set. And so that's for you, that doesn't mean you have to stop that. It means you either have to figure out how to be better at it against me, or you switch to be more defensive until you figure out what exactly is my weapons. And then you come back later when you have when you start knowing that you can predict what I'm going to do at the opening. And your opening game got a lot better. But it's still got a ways to go in our matchup, but it got a lot better. You know, some easy reads are, yeah, Okizemi, stuff like that. Okay, awesome. Sente, I'm so happy about you being at LA Gathering, of course. I wish Rayblade can go, because LA Gathering is so amazing, but we understand. We do. But yeah, I thought these matches were very productive, and it sounds like you kind of know what your homework is. But I hope I was able to help you see more perspective on it. But man, keep it up, Firebird. Your AOE is pretty scary. Like, it's scary that I can't just try to box you all the time. There will be times when I can definitely do it, but when you make the adjustments, it became really hard to do that. And so then I have to, you know, then we have to adjust the way we're boxing, and I become more of an outboxer. But I really want to test and challenge you on the inboxing. That's really hard to do against Aoi in general, but you did so good. It's that you're very scared. Firebird says, I thought about the defensive option, but then me approaching the opponent is not your approach to the opponent is not the greatest. Well, just remember that you can dash forward and guard. You can crouch dash into standing guard is very, very good. It is very underused for most players, but at the high level it's used very often. So just simply crouch dashing and then being able to react later. And at first, crouch dash into a standing guard gets you close to the opponent, and when the opponent freezes up, you get to see it. You get to decide. So I think you have strength in that aspect too. So I think your approach game should be. I picture you having a very strong approach. Right now, it's a commit game for long range that's pretty strong. But now it's having to deal with backdash. And you're gonna get there. Go ahead. Firebird says, also, I ask for more Leon because he's a character that can succeed in one of my fatal flaws in this game. Yeah, no, for sure. I think you should. But I'm glad that you wanted to keep fighting my Leon. I think that's because it shows that you're determined and you know that this is what you need to overcome. And getting stronger against this matchup will help you with other matchups. Playing defense from side turn. Yeah, you improved on that too. You start to realize you could do some defensive options there and you can improve on it. And with Leon, you started to counter, you started finding options that you were comfortable doing against his typical side turn stuff. And then so I started showing you more layers to that. And so I think it's awesome. So keep it up. Because at the start, you were really did not know what to do against Leon's side turn. By the end, you had much stronger countermeasures. Keep it up.
Knockout.
But Aoi has a lot of good tools to use in her side turn defense is not that good. Actually, it's pretty good, but it is it's definitely something where it's a lot of matchup experience to get strong at the side turn defense in general. But I think Aoi has a lot of cool tools, lots of really cool tools actually. She can deal with generic options very well when they're not guaranteed. And then when they are guaranteed, she just needs to understand the situation and prepare for what to do after the resolution leads to the guessing.
You'd better take me seriously.
Round one. Ready, go!
So I think Aoi's like side turn defense is really good. But I do think it's something to build. She's got so many tools. Like any character can reverse Nitaka like she does and do it mostly safely. It's very strong. But it does require knowledge. No, yeah. I'm really happy to hear that your side turn defense is like basically it's the spirit of Nitaku and BF. What is the spirit of Nitaku and BF? Yes, it's a mix-up, but both players are capable of profiting on the mix-up because some games only one player gets to even profit. In this game, both players have a if they want to, if they've got the read enough, if they know how to read it, they can turn it around. They can blow up the aggressor. Firebird says also the mirror I need to learn to play against, but yeah, you should definitely set up time with Sente. I don't know how well the connection will be between the two. Sente's Aoi is pretty amazing, and then also Tengu Man. These two play Aoi so differently. Of course, if you could get Genesis Frenzy, totally train with Genesis Frenzy, but and I've seen Genesis Frenzy's person who's generally open to playing VF. So I recommend reaching out, but they just might be busy. But I've seen them just play VF at many different times. But Tengu Man is definitely a person where if you DM Tengu Man, they'll train with you. And yeah, if they're available and you're available, they'll train with you. And Tengu Man has so much to say. Tengu Man is the type that studies in detail, like Sente. Both Sente and Tengu really study in depth. Tengu Man is more of a learn by feel. Sente is learn by feel but record all the data, and then analyze the data. Tengu Man analyzes the data, but it's more of a to me it feels like it's a trial and error and thinking experiment.
Forgot to train, eh?
So, yeah. Yeah, and yeah, Tengu Man is really good at reading momentum and is extremely knowledgeable. Like, they are very knowledgeable. They're probably one of our most knowledgeable players now, even though they're a newer generation player. Because the levels to which they studied VF and the interactions is like a lot. And they critically think. They think in the position of the players. And they definitely try to imagine how is this balanced or not balanced. And more often than not, they're pretty correct, actually. Even if I am giving a contrarian position, a lot of times I think they're pretty correct when they assess that maybe a certain move is a bit strong and a certain move maybe is a little weak, could be better. You know, like I think Tengumen is really good in their analysis and their interpretation. Yeah. So anyways, this was so much fun. It was a very nice Aoi night. We got Shoboku here. Shoboko. We got Leon versus Aoi on our VFTV. So yeah. Firebird says, if I had to describe the other three Aois, Sensei plays reactive and without giving too much away. Yes. Yeah. Sensei doesn't want to give information. They don't feed. Tengu is momentum, and Genesis can play aggressive yet is controlled aggressive. I agree with that because I have pushed Genesis to be more defensive like a lot. But I've also played them when they were defensive, and I've played them when they were very aggressive. And I think if people now think that Genesis Frenzy is so aggressive, it's because Revo Aoi was allowed to be very aggressive. Revo Aoi is when I saw Genesis Frenzy play Aoi like incredibly aggressive. But it is controlled, as you said. And now, in the current patch, it is more controlled, but now we're watching Genesis play Pi more. But honestly, I love fighting. Yeah, I love fighting all these Aoi players. Tenguman, Sensei, and Genesis Frenzy. Some of my best matches last year were actually against Genesis Frenzy. I'm sad that we don't have a recording of our even though I lost. I'm sad we don't have a recording of our battles at LA Gathering in the tournament because we had really good battles. Lots of crazy stuff going on in it. We were both pretty confident in what we were doing, so a lot of crazy stuff that we were going. Yeah, don't worry too much about. Here's the truth about styles to me in VF, right? Because Koen Raku asked me, like, what is difference between Japanese players and us in the US, right? America. And I just told him my interpretation. I was like, they're beyond styles. I mean, yes, you could define their way of playing as a style, but they've trained on everything. At this point, with their experience, they've trained on everything. They actually do it all. But there's definitely certain paths they prefer, certain strategies and certain tactics they prefer to go with. But they can do all of them, you know? And so, like, they're just not looking at strategy anymore. They're not looking at this is the style of opponent. They look at it a little. But they're really fighting with the board position more and making, yes, unique choices or stylistic choices. But they could do any of those choices. You know, but I believe we're capable of it, and I do believe we're capable of winning too, because you don't have to be able to do everything to win. But it's really cool to be able to. Yeah. Oh, we definitely have holes, but it takes a lot to build up to. So there's some stuff where there's a variety of things, right? But you know, there's also Gentleman Thief and Killa Killa and Nero. All three of those are the types, just like Sensei, like they like to study on their own, and their analysis is usually pretty spot on. And then it's a matter of getting themselves into that position, but they do practice. You know, Gentleman Thief played in isolation for a long time and got really strong while that being his main way to play. And that's true for a lot of the old heads too. A lot of us, you know, only got to fight the people we wanted to fight like a few times a year. And so that's why we spend the whole weekend fighting each other to death for like 18 hours straight per day for 3 days. Because back then, you know, of course there's no online, and so, oh my gosh, I'm in the same town as so-and-so, let's play like crazy. You know? And then we practice on our own, you know, in training mode and with our local sparring partners. And I kept mentoring and finding more sparring partners. Beyblade would find more sparring partners too for us. So, you know, that was the old way, right? Yeah. But it's true that if you can go into an ocean, you can experience a lot.
Round 4. Ready, go!
That's funny. Justice Frenzy told Sente that they touches him like he eats it. That's funny. Your habits are fundamentally strong. Yeah, it is. Also, I think I need to understand the rules of Sabaki and Aoi's stop sign more. Well, Aoi's stop sign has been adjusted to be a little more punishable, but it does stop a lot of things, and it's a two-handed attack. And two-handed attacks typically beat Sabaki attacks. Because there's not, I don't know if there's a Sabaki that can override a two-handed mid.
Round 5. Ready,
Yeah. So I'm really glad we do have World Stage Mode now. And I do have fun using that too. And I actually at local, sometimes I have some players just go ahead and play that while I watch them. You know? And that's been good too. Yeah. I think a lot of players, after World Stage came out, I think a lot of players actually buffered better and sharper because World Stage kind of pushes you to do it, and they start to realize how fast you can be on it. And I think that was a big gain for the community. Yeah, the 4 extra frames on recovery of 4-3P does hurt. Yeah, but it's still a good move. It was crazy good. It was crazy good. Alright, I'm gonna call it a night. Let's find someone to raid. Thank you all so much. This was so much fun. And I'm really glad you joined us, Sente. I did want more Aoi players to join our stream, and they did. So Tengu Man was in the chat, Sente is in the chat, you know. So thank you all so much. My pleasure. I do want to stream more. I think next week I'll be able to stream more than I have been. If I get certain things done, I'll try to stream a lot, because it will be a lot of fun. Let's kind of build it up leading into Evo. Yeah, I'm really glad you caught one of my streams. I do wish I could catch your streams, but I'm actually usually at locals when you're streaming, but I'm glad that you do your streams. You already know how much of a fan I am of Sente. So, you know. Yeah, this is just... We've got an awesome community, and we've got this runway to really build up our community and hopefully encourage people that get to have really good experiences. So, show everyone what it's all about, and I'm really happy for Ohio. And let's see here. And I am going to talk to you soon, Sente, about a few things regarding LA Gathering. The OG, shout out to the OG, the Ohio Gathering. I do want, that's like, it's really great to have a gathering in the Midwest. Is huge. And we got, and definitely need to spread the word now. Let's see here.
knockout.
So we're gonna watch a different game, but you know, Avocado Meat has been like a wonderful community member in the past. They haven't played VF lately, but I still appreciate them, and I appreciate a lot of what they've done for me too. So I want to raid them. And, it's like they're kind of going through some retro views, but say hello to Avocado Meat TV. Tell them that you hope they're doing good. Ask them about what they think about Virtua Fighter Crossroads, and please give them good support. And I'm so happy to hear that you converted 5 more people to VF. Keep it up. Thank you so much for everything you do, Sente. Really,
Round 2.
Thank you so much.
Ready, go!
Really amazing. Have a good night, Orochi Drop, and thank you again for support too. It's been good seeing you. Good seeing you on different platforms as well. So, cheers, man. Cheers, and thank you very much to Firebird. This was a really good sparring session. All right, we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid now. So everybody say hello to Avocado Meat TV.
Knockout!